This is WKYT This Morning.
Well, good morning to you. The weekend is now in sight. It's Thursday, July 14th. I'm Bill Bryant.
I'm Rebecca Smith. Now at 6:30, search efforts are on for a missing Northern Kentucky couple. They are continuing in Washington County this morning. We'll explain why the search will move to Clark County this weekend.
There's been a change there. Also, just into our newsroom, an overnight shooting in eastern Kentucky has turned deadly. The new details on that just coming in. And the Bluegrass Fair, well, it starts today. And we'll have what you need to know before you go. Ahead on WKYT This Morning.
Yeah, number one thing you need to know, when do the storms arrive? Because we are looking at storms for today, and you can see that back towards southern Illinois and Indiana heading our direction. And we're going to get into when you can expect these, not only for today, but off towards your Friday, too. That's coming up.
And here's what's happening early on WKYT. It's been now a little more than a week, and a Northern Kentucky couple is still missing this morning.
Really trying to give the family some closure here. Robert Jones and Crystal Warner were last seen in Washington County. Police say they were murdered. Their bodies still have not been found. Now another search effort will be taking place today. WKYT's Mark Barber is joining us at the live desk with more on where they're going to search.
Good morning, Rebecca. They're going back to search the last place this couple was seen, the rental property in Washington County. This time they're bringing a Louisville canine team to find their bodies. That search will start in an hour and a half at Robert Jones and Crystal Warner's cabin. According to state police, witnesses saw Craig Pennington, the man who was renting the home from them, shoot the couple and take their bodies. It's been 11 days and the remains still have not been found. While Pennington is sitting in jail, charged with murder, search teams have been looking for the couple in Scott County and Washington County, and soon they will also start searching in Clark County. A friend of the couple says they have learned some valuable information in the case, so they're organizing a team to start searching an area in Clark County this weekend. Jones and Warner's tired and heartbroken families say they just want to bring their bodies home so they can start finding some closure. From the live desk, Mark Barber, WKYT.
All right, Mark, thank you very much. New this morning, we have just learned that a man shot this morning in Harlan County has died. State police say the shooting happened about 1:30 this morning on Pope Hill Road off Kentucky 72. The victim has not been identified at this moment. We have also been told by the police that they are questioning a woman. State police will not tell us if she is considered to be a suspect or exactly why they are questioning her there at police headquarters. New this morning, a man charged in connection to a string of arsons has been indicted by a grand jury. In May, John Roth was charged with receiving stolen property in Jessamine County. Police say he tried to pawn jewelry that had been stolen from a Madison County home that was broken into and set on fire. The Jessamine Journal reports Roth has now been indicted on several charges, including 2 counts of arson. Police say 6 homes in Fayette, Scott, Madison, Jessamine, and Garrett counties were broken into and set on fire in a matter of just a few short weeks. A Clark County constable has been arrested after police caught him selling drugs. Glenn Witt is charged with drug trafficking. According to the arrest citation, police saw Witt selling oxycodone to a cooperative witness for more than $300. Police say Witt had his constable's badge, the money, and a gun with him when he was arrested. Witt is the 3rd District Constable for Fayette County.
So people are raising some questions on social media about a sign at Bryan Station High School.
Let me clear that back up. Just the 3rd District Constable, that's
Sure.
a Clark County situation, right? All right, this picture now in Fayette County of the Black Lives Matter sign was shared on Facebook yesterday. We spoke with Fayette County school officials about the sign. They say it is not new and has actually been in the school for about 6 months. School officials say the sign promotes the Black Lives Matter Club, which was started by students of different races at Bryan Station last fall. They say the club has sponsored conversations about stereotypes, staff diversity, and racial harmony at Bryan Station. In a statement, Superintendent Manny Calk said, quote, "It's an injustice for anyone to make assumptions about the work of the students based on a sign." And Bryan Station Principal James McMillan said, quote, "This club has sparked real change that I hope lights a passion in all of us to do more to ensure that a person's demography does not equal his or her destiny." To see the full statement from the Fayette County Schools, we have it up now on WKYT.com.
A Louisville Metro Correction Sergeant's been suspended for posting a controversial meme on his personal Facebook account. Louisville city officials say Sergeant Derek Hale shared this photo meme and responded by saying, quote, "Ha, truth." It comes after investigators say police officers shot and killed 2 black men in Louisiana and Minnesota. The city says they've launched an internal investigation into Hale's Facebook post.
Any type of inflammatory posts like that do not represent the city. They certainly don't represent the many hardworking men and women at Metro Corrections as well.
The director of Louisville Metro Corrections says his agency works to improve race relations, and the Facebook post hurt those efforts.
Well, it looks like another muggy day across the Commonwealth today, and because of that, showers, maybe storms, could be popping up as we progress through the Thursday.
And let's get the latest with meteorologist Micah Harris.
We literally have one shower outside in our viewing area. That's there in Housley County, crossing over Highway 11 and just making its way towards southern Breathitt County. It's really not much to be concerned about. Maybe even getting a rumble of thunder out of that. But look towards southern Indiana, southern Illinois. That's heading our direction. Now, I will say this, as of right now, I don't expect it to be widespread during the morning hours. About a 40% chance of rain during the morning. It's more of that, just that soupy feel. It does not feel good. If you're looking out your window and say, hey, it looks pretty good, trust me, it doesn't feel good. 74 degrees there in the London-Corbin area, and that goes for Lexington, too. Now, we have that small chance of rain during the morning and toward noontime. I'd say right around 2 p.m. to 8 p.m. is when the brunt of it, the bulk of it slides on through, and that will give us strong thunderstorms. There's no doubt about that, but maybe even some severe weather. I'm going to go over that, and I'll take you hour by hour to show you where I expect these storms around your house coming up.
Okay, thank you. Republican presidential candidate Donald Trump is ready to reveal his pick for vice president. He tweeted last night he will announce his VP at 11 a.m. tomorrow in Manhattan. Speculation is that Trump is choosing between New Jersey Governor Chris Christie, potentially Indiana's Governor Mike Pence, or maybe ex-House Speaker Newt Gingrich. Trump's announcement comes just days before the Republican National Convention starts on Monday.
2 weeks ago, we told you that Lexington city officials wanted to address panhandling, and now the city has launched a new public service campaign. They want to stop people from giving money to panhandlers and instead point them to resources that can help them long term. Part of the campaign involves cards that explain alternative ways to help panhandlers and explains to panhandlers how they can get help.
We want you to keep these in your car or keep them on your person, and when someone says, hey, I need shelter, I'm homeless, or I'm hungry, you just hand them this card.
The city ordered 10,000 of the cards to start off. If you'd like to have cards to pass out, just contact the Lexington's Office of Homelessness Prevention. You can find that contact info on WKYT.com.
Time this morning is 6:38, and the tallest building in Frankfort soon could be up for sale. Michelle Chamberlain at the alert desk with the details on that. Michelle?
Bill, the Herald Leader reports the Bevin administration has put in the 25-story Capitol Plaza Tower on the auction block. Now, bids for the tower will open to the public next month. The tower is in bad shape, though. In 2008, architects recommended that it be torn down. The paper says there have been reports of concrete falling from the 44-year-old building. Now, in June, hundreds of people who worked in the Capitol Tower Plaza were moved to a new office building. With all that information, anyone interested in bidding on the building can visit the site today.
All right, quite a landmark there in Frankfort. Thank you. Officials from Meijer say they're planning to hire more than 100 new employees at Lexington area stores. Store officials say they hope to hire about 35 people each at 3 locations. The Meijer on Man o' War Road, Reynolds Road, and the Meijer in Richmond over in Madison County. People interested in working for Meijer can go to the stores from 10 a.m. until 3 p.m. Saturday to apply for a wide variety of available positions.
The Bluegrass Fair kicks off out at Masterson Station Park today. It runs for over the next week until July 24th. On weekdays, the fair will start at 5, and on weekends start at 3 p.m. Admission $6 per person. Kids 6 and under getting free. An important reminder, only cash is accepted at the fair, so remember to bring money with you before heading out today. But I did see on some of the food stands that they're accepting debit cards.
Okay, so maybe that
when I was out there.
Option potentially out there.
They had the signs at least.
Keep that in mind. Just go prepared,
right.
And go prepared to enjoy. What a tradition, really, the Bluegrass Fair is. Many, many years in Lexington.
All right, let's get a check of traffic right now, see how things are moving out there this morning.
Yeah, let's go to Officer Don. He's at 98.1 The Bull with a check on live drive traffic. Don?
Hey, good morning. Well, no wrecks. That's the great news. We still have the construction project on Todd's Road. Crews are working there for that widening project anywhere from Man-O-War to the I-75 overpass. And on the circle today, on the outer loop, right around Versailles Road. Watch for one lane to be shut down at times. Drive times from Nicholasville, 12 minutes. From Paris, we're looking at 19. And from Winchester, it's about 23 minutes to Lexington as we keep an eye on that throughout the morning. Now back to you in the studio.
Okay, thank you very much. Remember, you can get the latest traffic and weather info anytime with the WKYT Weather Plus Traffic app. Download that for free in the app or Google Play stores. Good morning to you again. It's great to have you along on WKYT on this Thursday, and we are just getting started. So much more news on the way.
A man is taking his dog with cancer on a cross-country road trip of a lifetime. We'll tell you how this master pet adventure has given the dog an extended leash on life.
We do have storms in the forecast for today, some during the morning, mainly during the afternoon hours, though. We're going to track these rain chances coming up next.
Now, your hour-by-hour forecast with meteorologist Micah Harris.
A couple of rumbles of thunder early this morning down toward the far south and southeastern zones. There's not much to those. You could get a rumble of thunder, a brief heavy downpour, and that's about it. One rolling through Owsley County at this moment, just south of Boonville, and it'll stay just north of Buckhorn and the north and northwestern portion of Perry County. So Jackson, yeah, it stays to the south. If you were to roll across Highway 15 coming from Hazard to, say, Jackson here in just about 30 minutes. But we're looking northbound and north and northwest because that is where your next piece of energy is going to be rolling on through. Now, I would say anywhere from 8 a.m. to about 10 a.m. is where you can expect it in the far west and northwestern portion of our viewing area. So roughly 8 a.m. to about 8:30, I would expect it to cross over the river near Louisville and then slide off into our region. That's going to be our first batch of rain. If it sticks together, I believe it does, but if it sticks together, that's a key word. Check this out. 10 out of 13 days so far here in July have recorded rain. 10 out of 13. The good news about that is, number one, boy, our grasses look pretty good, right? Number two, we actually have kept temperatures down because of that. So temperatures have not really been skyrocketing temperatures. They haven't been really hot. Now, it's been muggy, don't get me wrong. It was muggy yesterday. But it hasn't been extremely hot because of that. We're going to add to that. It'll be 11 out of 14 days today because we do have some rain on the way. So there's 9 a.m. You can see that knocking on our doorstep in the far west and northwestern zones. And it will be over Lexington. If it sticks together, right around 10 to about 11 a.m., down south still holding on to a few thunderstorms. That's not your severe weather threat. Your severe weather threat comes this afternoon, and there's your look. Yeah, you see that coming on in here and even toward the north. Everybody in the viewing area during the afternoon hours has at least a chance of seeing the potential for severe storms. Not everybody will see rain, but if you do see rain, we have a 60% chance of rain in there. Anywhere from 2 p.m. to 8 p.m. is when you could expect the possibility of severe weather. Remember, it's relatively low. There's no widespread severe weather expected, only an isolated cell or two. Going toward Friday, a couple of rumbles here and there. Most stay dry, and then Saturday and Sunday, most will be dry on Saturday and Sunday. It actually looks pretty good as of right now for both of those days. I'd say Sunday looks drier than Saturday, but as of right now, Saturday, it's mainly southern Kentucky that we have the best shot at actually still seeing a few isolated cells here and there. But for the most part, I would stick to any plans you have going on. A lot going on this weekend with fairs, and I would stick to it this weekend. Looks pretty good, so not all that bad. We'll take it.
Yeah.
Just got to get through some storms today.
That's been the way this summer,
so
you know?
true.
Yeah, you have
Trade-off there.
Yeah, there you go. All right, 6:47. Here's the word now. Micah, you might want to go hide your eyes here on this story.
Yeah. Get out the tissues, everyone. This one's a tearjerker. A Nebraska man is taking his chocolate lab on a cross-country road trip after the dog named Bella was diagnosed with cancer and given only a few months to live.
Robert Kugler is a recent graduate. He decided to put career on hold to take on a bucket list trip with Bella instead. The pair have already visited Niagara Falls, Washington, D.C. They've been camping in the mountains and swimming in the ocean. Rob says if these are the last months of Bella's life, he wants to make them her very best.
I feel like right now this is my purpose. It's like the chapter of my life right now is just exploring with my dog.
Bella was given at most 6 months to live. She's now at 14 months. Rob says she has shows no signs of slowing down.
You weren't kidding. That really was a tearjerker.
Brought tears to your eyes, yeah.
Yes, it did.
Well, who knows? Maybe that journey will just keep on going.
I hope so.
Yeah. All right. 6:48, our time this morning.
More news. Stay with us.
Coming up, as new polls show the presidential race in a dead heat, Donald Trump prepares to announce his VP choice tomorrow. Plus, Pokemon Go mania sweeps the nation. We'll break down the business behind the game. More real news coming up on CBS This Morning, next.
Welcome back at 6:51. A shooting in Harlan County has turned into a murder investigation.
And that is just one of the stories making headlines this morning. WKYT's Michelle Chamberlain joining us now with a look at what's trending on the web. Michelle?
Bill, that shooting happened around 1:30 this morning just south of Harlan. State police say 59-year-old Charles Webb died at the hospital. They say before he died, he told them that his wife, Ruby Webb, shot him. Police have charged her with murder. We're also tracking power outages across Lexington. A round of overnight storms knocked down many trees across the city. Right now, there are about 100 KU customers without power. Now, that's way down from the 800 outages we had overnight. Also, check out a story about a Clark County constable who police say was recorded selling drugs to a cooperating witness.
Closing arguments are scheduled to begin today in the trial of the 4th Baltimore police officer charged in the death of Freddie Gray, the 25-year-old black man whose neck was broken in the back of a police transport van. Lieutenant Brian Rice is the highest-ranking officer charged in Gray's death. 2 other officers were acquitted, and proceedings for another ended in a mistrial.
Utah's governor is expected to sign legislation that allows authorities in the state to disable and crash drones for flying too close to wildfires. Lawmakers approved the legislation yesterday. The bill would also impose harsher penalties on people caught flying drones, with a maximum punishment of 15 years in prison and a $15,000 fine if a drone causes a firefighting aircraft to crash. A newly released survey by AAA shows nearly 8 of every 10 U.S. drivers admit to expressing anger, aggression, road rage at least once in the previous year. The behavior includes following too closely, yelling at another driver, cutting them off, or making angry hand gestures. You know what those are? An estimated 8 million say they really lost it, including getting out of the car or ramming a vehicle on purpose. Calm down, everyone, right? The survey showed the most aggressive drivers are males between the ages of 19 and 39.
Okay, well, and a U.S. appeals court has rejected Tom Brady's Deflategate appeal. The New England Patriots quarterback asked for a new hearing on his 4-game suspension, but the Second U.S. Circuit Court of Appeals denied the petition. The NFL suspended Brady last year. Investigators said Brady likely knew footballs for a championship game were being deflated, making them easier to handle. Brady now has 90 days to file a petition to the U.S. Supreme Court for a final appeal.
Apple is producing a reality TV show. The tech giant is looking for app developers to face off in a competition to be mentored and funded by Silicon Valley experts. Not only that, the winner's work will be featured in Apple's App Store. Casting for what's being called Planet of the Apps began this week. iPhone operating system developers can submit an online application through August 26th. Applicants are being asked to submit screenshots of their apps, which can be designed for any Apple product. The show is expected to start filming later this year.
Kentucky State Police are taking applications for the agency's next class of law enforcement officers aspiring to become state troopers. KSP's 4th Law Enforcement Accelerated Program is scheduled to begin in the spring of 2017. That 11-week program is offered to current law officers who want to become state troopers. Applicants must have 3 years of Kentucky law enforcement experience.
A year-long legal battle over marriage licenses is now over. Rowan County Clerk Kim Davis's attorneys say the 6th Circuit Court of Appeals has granted her motion to drop all her appeals in the case. Davis's attorneys say those appeals were no longer necessary because a new state law removes the names of county clerks from marriage licenses and accommodates her religious beliefs. Davis spent 5 days in jail last year for defying a judge's order to issue marriage licenses to same-sex couples.
The big fake wedding is going on in Lexington today. The interactive alternative to a bridal show is at 7 o'clock tonight at the Livery on East Main. A local married couple will use the event to renew their wedding vows, while those attending will get to, quote, experience a perfectly planned wedding. The event aims to help newly engaged meet local vendors who can help with planning their own weddings. And today, July 14th, is National Hot Dog Day. So if it isn't raining later on today, fire up the grill. You can celebrate by cooking up one of America's favorite cookout foods. Just a little day of celebration there for the hot dog
Hopefully
today.
their parade won't get rained on, right?
Yeah, that's what we're going to watch. Micah's going to fill us in on what we expect as the day goes along. Micah?
Yeah, and right now I'm not seeing much outside. Only a small cell down toward Owsley County and Breathitt County. But I do want you to focus in on what we have going on back toward the west of us, the northwest, because that's our next system that's going to be rolling on through. I would say about 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. is when you can expect it in the far west and northwestern zones. So crossing over the river roughly 8 a.m. and maybe a little bit after, depending on the speed of this, if it slows down or speeds up. And then we head in through the afternoon. So here's 9 a.m. Check that out. Yeah, west and northwest look pretty wet. That takes you off into right around 10 a.m. to about 11. We expect it roll off into Lexington. And then the brunt of it actually comes later on this afternoon, guys. Anywhere from 2 p.m. to about 8 p.m. is when you can expect that to roll on through. Strong storms are likely, but severe weather is still minimal and it's still raining.
Okay.
Maybe the hot dogs will go in the microwave today.
Yeah, really.
Yeah.
Nobody's more up to date than you. Thank you so much for being with us on WKYT.
CBS This Morning's next.